You are currently realizing that kind of the way that you've been living and how you've been interacting with the people around you is really not your favorite thing. You're around a lot of people that are like emotionally immature. They kind of guilt trip you. They sort of are a little gossipy. They're sort of like a group that makes you feel guilty for doing your own thing, and instead of them talking directly to you, they'd rather talk about you. They want you to feel guilty for not like prioritizing them or telling them all your business or involving them in all of your decisions, and they're very, very childish in that way. They're very kind of codependent, and you've been with them this whole time, and you've understood now, looking back, that the give and take was never equal. You've always kind of felt pressured to always like give and not receive as much, or overgive until you're depleted. You don't really know how to receive either. You feel uncomfortable receiving because you're so used to giving, but it's really leaving you drained. You've recently sort of pulled back your energy, and I think that this group is really making you feel bad about it. They're acting as if, you know, you've done something wrong, or you're acting different now, or you're whatever. I mean, they just really want you to feel guilty about it. They do. You're not the most mature, emotionally mature person right now because you've never really been around peace or anybody who knows how to regulate their emotions. So all you really know to do is kind of go within yourself and sort of get out of that dynamic, because you just know, you don't know exactly how to do it. You just know it's not right. You want to mature. You want to be in a better environment. You just don't know how, because you've sort of just always been around these people, this dynamic. And it's like you kind of realize, like, damn, I'm this now. You don't want to be that. You're mature enough at least to know that's not the environment that you want. So you're just sort of pulling back a lot. You're really sort of in this phase of just kind of trying to see what's ahead, because you just know, you don't know where you need to be, but you know it's not where you're at. You don't know what kind of people you need to be around or want to be around, but you know you're not around those people. You know you don't want to be around the people that you're around, and you don't know how to be, you know, emotionally mature or sort of regulate your emotions, but that's only because you've always dealt with people who don't know how. You've never had an example of how. So you're sort of in the best way that you can, taking control of your own life. Yeah, you're getting in tune with your emotions in this environment where people are in lack. But that's a cycle that's going to end. You do know that. You do know that. You're really, really reliant on your own feelings and self right now, and that's perfect. That's perfect. So you may be getting villainized right now for kind of holding on to your own energy and trying to pull back and be in your own mind and just sort of get in tune with your own self and emotionally regulate yourself. And I will say that you are probably a little bit psychic. You're an empath, that's for sure. And I could imagine what that would be like, being an empath around people like this. That would be very, very draining. These people are trying to control your narrative. They're trying to dominate your storyline. They want to feel relevant. They feel left out right now, and they want to kind of dominate you and make you think that what you're doing is wrong. You're not doing anything wrong. You're not. This energy is very heavy on me today. Someone is going through this very much so. You are just needing to sort of be by yourself. And you will thrive by yourself. You will thrive in independence. Once you get out of this environment, you will find people that you can emotionally connect with. You will find people who give you a sense of community and a sense of family, and who really bond with you and allow you to be self-sufficient, and allow you to be independent, and allow you to thrive in your own energy, and allow you to make decisions for yourself, and allow you to be in your own head and think your own thoughts and make decisions for yourself and trust your own judgment. That's really what you're needing to do right now, because it kind of seems like these people just really want to sort of control you. They don't really care about the truth. They just care about their truth. They feel like they're very clear on what's happening. They don't realize that they're in a state of lack, and there's really no way to make them know that, because that's who they are. They just want to be right. They just need to be right. They need to be controlling. They need to be in control. That's what it is. That you see the truth. You see it very clearly. You see it very clearly. These people are just wounded by nature. I mean, it's just who they are. It's how they've grown up. It's whatever that environment that is, whatever you're in. I mean, that's the dynamic. Very gossipy, very immature, very juvenile, very mean-spirited. They don't even realize that you couldn't tell them any different. They probably go to church. That was just a download that I thought I'd throw in there. I don't mean anything by it. It's just what I heard. They probably do go to church, and they probably are very high and mighty. It's kind of the vibe I got. You're going to get back up